Hello, my extraordinary family. Today, we are going to be continuing our journey through the Olympic Peninsula, starting at the coast, then to the heart of the national rainforest. So, come along with me on this extraordinary, ordinary life. Good morning. If you have been following us, we have been working our way around the Olympic Peninsula. And in our last video, we stayed at a tiny house just outside of Forks, Washington, a small little town that became famous thanks to the Twilight series. After making a cup of coffee this morning, it was time for more exploring with a stop at Second Beach, which is where we are now.
All right, so this is a bit of a hike. You have to hike up like the mountain, like this hill, and then you have to hike down to get to the beach. And then of course you're gonna obviously have to hike up all these stairs and then back down. So be prepared for that if you come to Second Beach. I can hear the waves from here. They sound really intense. I'm excited to get down there to see what these waves look like.
Now, there are many popular beaches and beautiful ones, in fact, besides Second Beach, like La Push, Ruby Beach, but I think Second Beach just might be my favorite. Now, it does take about 0.8 miles hike to get to the beach. If you have bad knees, this might not be the hike for you because it gets very steep towards the end. Overflow parking is there, especially during summer times. Very, very busy. Get there early. But no, if you park in the overflow parking, it is going to be a lot longer of a walk.
So I've been coming across these trees that have like all of these rocks like placed in the roots and embedded in it. Looks like you can see over here. I don't know if it's like a weird tradition that somebody started or if it actually means something. Like, because I know we're in the Quileute kind of tribal area. It could be nothing. It could be just something fun that somebody started. Kind of like the gross, weird gum wall in Seattle. But if you know, leave a comment below. I'm kind of intrigued by this. All right, getting down here, we have a tree that went down. Hopefully the rest of the path isn't too bad. You can step over this. Yeah, it looks all right. We just have a tree kind of blocking our pathway here. But look, there's the beach. It looks beautiful. Wow. You know, I don't care how much you watch videos and pictures. You gotta experience this stuff in real life. It just doesn't do it justice. So I'm happy to share like this type of content with you guys, especially if you're in different parts of the country or the world and you can't get out here for yourself. But if you can, words do not describe the sheer size of some of these cliffs and everything. It's stunning. It really is absolutely stunning.
Wow. But, oh my goodness.
I can see why people say, like, you feel like you stepped into Narnia or, like, the center of the earth kind of feel when you come to this beach. Wow. So I believe right there, the hole in the mountainside right there, when the tide's actually out, you can actually, wow, look at the waves come through it. You could actually kind of go over to it when the tide's way out, like kind of go along the side. I believe you can actually get out there. Wow, but look at those waves come through it. That is so cool.
All right, I am not looking forward to this hike back. It is a steeper climb on this side by the beach for sure than it is going to the beach. This is what I'm looking at for a good distance. Well, here we go. All right, my thoughts on Second Beach is totally worth it at the end. Absolutely stunning. Spend as much time down at beach level as much as possible, but just be prepared for a hike. The way up from the beach, make sure to take lots of breaks. So welcome to the HOH Rainforest, as it is raining constantly, I feel like here. There is 3 trails. You have the Spruce Trail, the Hall of Mosses Trail, and the HOH River Trail. Now the HOH River Trail is 17 miles. A lot of people tend to make it maybe right to the river, but it even goes like past that, I think. So you can hike as much as you want and then turn around. We are not doing that today. I believe you can even like camp throughout there. That's like, you know, because it's 17 miles, if you get a camping permit, you can actually camp out here. We're gonna check out the Spruce Trail and possibly even the Hall of Mosses Trail. So yeah, let's go.
All right, Past Brianna, I'm going to interrupt you because you have been pronunciating the rainforest all wrong. You have been saying HOA, and I can understand why most people would probably pronunciate it that way. But I've been doing some research, and it's actually pronounced ho. And if you're over 18, your mind out of the gutter. It is not that kind of ho. It is a Native American word from the Quileute tribe, pronounced Hoalet, which means fast moving water or snow water. All right, you may continue now.
Warning, cougar frequencing area. Be alert. Solo hiking not advised. Supervise children closely. Yay, luckily there's plenty of people out here though. Alright, it is a little nerve-wracking when I'm by myself, but I keep kind of slowing down, seeing if people are going to come behind me to kind of walk with me a bit, because that sign of the, beware of cougars frequently in the area has me a little just jumpy, but I am pretty sure I'll be pretty good. I got my pepper spray. Hopefully that would kind of scare it off a little. I don't know. But no, I think I will be just fine.
If you do plan on visiting the national parks in Washington State, this summer is the very first year that they are actually doing reservations to enter the park to help with traffic flow. So be sure to get online and book those as soon as possible to book your time slot, because I have a feeling they're going to fill up fast. So the reservation system does not include your park pass into the park. So that is something separate you will have to get. All right, just a fun, quick little pop-up fact here. It actually rains 140 to 170 inches of rain here. That is a lot of rain.
Alright, so this trail that we are on now is the Hall of Mosses. And what I was reading was like they absorb so much, oops, this way. They absorb so much water and weight, kind of like a sponge on the trees, that it can even break limbs because it gets so heavy. I'm not sure how long this one is. I don't know how long I'll actually be walking on this one. Because it is starting to get a little bit later and I need to head home. I don't want to get home too late.
Well, you're in luck. Those trails were not that long. The Hall of Mosses Trail was only zero point 0.8 miles, and the Spruce Nature Trail was only 1.2 miles.
So it says up to 2,500 people walk this trail every day. Staying on the trail matters. So you can see that in the 1990s, you can barely even see a trail. There's a small trail. And then today, there's like a huge walking path, the difference between it. Crazy. So I came across like this tree log. Look at the size of these mushrooms growing on it. Look at that. Like, okay, here's like a reference. Here's my hand. It's literally the size of my hand. They're massive. Don't forget to look up occasionally, you guys, when on this trail. Because look at all the moss hanging down. Like, we tend to look at our feet and just around our surroundings, but
Well, if you find yourself out in the Olympic Peninsula, I really hope that you check out some of these places and discover new ones of your own. If you've made it all the way through this video and haven't yet hit that like button, here's your chance to do so. And if you are not yet a part of this extraordinary family, we would love you to become a part of our family. It doesn't cost you a thing, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, you guys, remember that an ordinary life is truly extraordinary.